What's going on, everybody? Welcome to WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 52. And we have a lot of very interesting topics tonight. So please just enjoy the show. And like, if you guys notice, Sean is already fanboying. I don't know what's wrong with him. Look at his name, you guys. Super Under Destruction 64. What the hell does that mean, Sean?
You know what that means. Come on. We seen the ponies last week talking that shit. Capping. They say they don't play 60, 70 rated games. They're not fun. We don't do that shit. And then what happened? We got the receipts. Today is going to be a messy show. It's going to be a fun. Forget the fun, but it's going to be a fucking pony destruction show.
Hey,
so
man,
hit that like button.
We have a special guest, and you already starting, man.
He knows
Leave
the deal.
none alive.
He knows the deal. It has to be done today. I'm sorry, but he's part of the WBG crew today. And he's got to support it wherever it goes down.
All right. Well, before I introduce our special guest, let me say what's up to the people in the chat. Geekhead, what's up, Geekhead? Bob McP, what's up, homie? Mr. Kima, Sean Su, Two Punch Man. He said one of the best Xbox podcasts out right now. Hey, man, thank you for kind words.
Thank you.
Fun speculation. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me. This is a blast. I've been checking in on you guys for a while. Actually, a few months ago, one of my friends, Fugly, said, "Hey, you got to listen to WBG with DirtGriggity." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll check it out." And I've been kind of checking you guys out ever since then. It's been awesome, dude. I am excited to be here. I appreciate the opportunity, dude.
Thanks for joining us, man. I know you're fairly new to the community, but you're doing a great job already, man. And I thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. Who else is in the chat? We got Heath Crane, Pong Soul. What's up, Pong? I gotta get you on here soon, bro. Stone King X. I think that's Stamp King. I think that's Double DLR. He changed his name again. Steel Rain. What's happening? Spider. We got Cray Simmons. What's up, Cray? What's the guy think about the Super Bowl was? You know, it was cool, I guess. King Reaper, Anthony Chipmunk, my man Anthony Chipmunk, what's happening, man? Juan Costello, Sean 786, punk ass. Let's say what's up to him. Crazy Old School said, "What's up, Dirt? What's up, Crazy Old School?" Artemis, I better say your name right. Artemis. Even though I've been calling you Artemis for the past 6 months, but Artemis, what's up, man?
That's Artemis now, Dirt. It don't matter anymore.
I call him Artemis.
It's too late.
I was like, "Hey, Dirt, it's Artemis, Dirt." I've been calling him Artemis for 6 months.
That's Artemis on this chat.
Ballin' Harder. Reign of the Third Eye. What's happening? Neverland. What's good? Neverland. What's happening, man? Thanks for joining us. Who else is in here? Fahi Shahi. I'm sorry if I butcher that. I do it every week. I'm sorry, man. But thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. Isaiah YT. Brian Gilt. Bro, you know who you are. Because he's the guy that said, "I'm not a pony." Because I call him a pony. He said, "I'm not a pony." I just like to troll. But thanks for joining us. Manny Fresh. Great 180. Caitlin. Oh, that's Mav's wife. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you. Who else is here? Rocky Billy Red Cadillac. What's up, Rocky?
What's good?
Rocky Billy Red Cadillac.
Some funny names out there.
Rocky Billy Red Cadillac?
Rocket Billy Red Cadillac. What up, WBG? What's up, Rocket? Psychonauts 8. Who else is in here? I think that's about it. Avish. Ozzy Cartel. Some other people here. But thanks everybody that's joining us. If I missed you, sorry. The Ash and Luca. Already here. What's up, Ash and Luca? With the $5. My third eye is open.
Shout out to Luca.
Shout out to Luca. Our boy Sean was on Scumcast this past Saturday, and I actually listened to most of the show. It was a great show, man. Pretty
good show, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Shout
there
out
too.
to Luca.
We closed on nearly like 3 hours, and I sure we did well for like. Obviously, the news hasn't been the biggest news, all week, but we did well.
Yeah, it was good, man. Oh, here go Christopher Hart already talking shit. Oh boy, that
Here we
Hellblade
go.
was a downgrade.
Chris, we got the receipts. We got the receipts on you, bro. We seen you talking that shit.
Man. Well, anyway, Sean already said his piece. We Mav introduced himself. What's up, Tsunami? You there, bro? Okay.
Oh shit, he pulled the net.
Oh no. I was on my way back to the house, so I'm on mute right now. But yeah, what's up, man? You already know the deal. Buccaneers are Super Bowl champs.
Wow.
I'm a little hoarse and hungover, so don't mind me. It's a celebration, bitches.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration.
Yeah. Praise be to that all powerful white man. Yeah. Tom Brady, yeah.
Yosu,
And the refs.
I know you were clapping, but
What I got to do with Mahomes not being he was pressured
You know what it
82
is.
times on 62 passes. We talking about. What happened now? What you say?
Thanks to them refs.
So what?
All right, man. Now you talking about no sports, man.
let's move along. Come on.
We lose people when we talk sports. I could talk sports all day, but this is a gaming podcast.
Yeah,
but Sue's happy because
Dirt
Sue
was a
Sue?
professional.
Huh?
Dirt, you're a professional basketball player. We know that. So
Yeah.
carry on.
Professional, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he talk about that average.
I played
Average.
3 minutes a game in high school. And they threw me right out of there. Say, you know what? You're not that good now.
And they said
But
you was too
anyway.
soft to play
It was
football.
not your fault. It's not your fault anyway. Dirt. You wanted to be a football player,
Yeah, I did.
but your mama goes, "No, baby, no."
Yeah, she did. She's like, no, honey. I was like, how dare you, mom? Well, anyway, Devin, what's up with you, man?
Not much, man. I'm just ready to get to the show, man. I'm taking care of my backlog, trying to beat the Perfect Dark Zero, and yeah, that's about it. All that's going on with me, man.
Okay. Last but not least, my boy R&B. What's up, R&B?
What's up? Doing good, man. Just here chilling in the A. Glad that I didn't face another disappointment in the Super Bowl. They couldn't even place, so that's fun. Got just chilling, get ready to start the best show. It's nighttime. Time to have some BBWs. Other than that,
Okay,
I
now
gotta
you,
wait.
I
Say what?
only
Now
got
your
one
mic
thing to
sound
say
like
to
shit.
you, bro.
now your mic
man.
sound like shit.
How about now?
Yeah, still sound like shit.
It
Oh,
sounds
shit.
like 28-3.
Damn. Yeah, man, I'm here. I'm cool. I'll try to get it fixed. But yeah, go ahead with the show.
No,
All
For
right.
sure.
All right. So while we wait for R&B to get his mic together, let's go ahead and start the show, man. First off, let's start with a small topic. Earlier Ninja Theory had posted like an updated, like, would you guys say it's a screenshot? I think it was a screenshot. Was it actual screenshot? Like what do you guys think? Was it?
They said it was an in-game screenshot of a new lighting technique.
Okay, so it was pretty much an in-game screenshot. Let me find the actual picture so I can put it up.
Put up the
Yeah,
Mike, two versions of
R&B,
it. One
just
was
mute your
closer.
mic. I think we can need a bit of feedback.
They called it an experiment, is what they said.
Yeah,
A lighting
it's
experiment.
Cinematic lighting experiment. Yeah.
So I thought it was, I thought it looked great, right? It looked amazing to me. So like, Mav, did you see it? Well, obviously you saw it, and
Yeah,
what do you
I'm
think
looking at
about
it right now. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I think it looks great. Now look, we know December of 2019 when the Game Awards started. I mean, like when they had the Game Awards and they showed the game off, we was like, wow. They said it was in-engine. It looked absolutely amazing. Now this to me looks like it's a screenshot from the game. It looks absolutely amazing. Looks great. And so Mav, so you said it looks great to you, Sean. So what you think, bro? How does it look to you?
Well, if it is like a proper in-game screenshot, it looks amazing, though. Obviously, they're teasing us about the lighting, the cinematic lighting, and we know what Ninja Theory tries to do with when it comes to the like mocap tech and experiments, and they're doing a great job so far, even with like Project Martyr. So obviously, you know what went down as soon as it dropped this, people started to cap the ponies. Let me just say,
Hey, man.
the ponies.
We'll get to that shortly. We'll get to that shortly.
Man,
Devin, did you see it? I mean, well, I know you saw it. So what you think about it, man? It looks great, right?
I think as far man, you can just look at little details like when you look at her hair, like how the hair split off. Like this looks like a real person. Come on now.
Yeah, the light shining through that hair too.
This
man.
looks like a movie type shit.
Yeah, it looks great, man. And we always say how Ninja Theory is incredible. For them to do Hellblade 1 on the $10 million budget, that was incredible, and I just can't wait to see what Hellblade 2 is going to be, because this looks phenomenal. Yes, it's just a screenshot, but the lighting looks great. The hair, I mean, she looks dope. She looks dope. So Tsunami, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like he said he had. Oh, what you need to get a screenshot, man?
Yeah, I mean, it looks dope. Like the lighting and how it's like interacting with her hair and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if it's ray tracing. I don't know what they're using, but it has this element that kind of surpasses what is that term called? I forgot what it's called, but like when you see something that's not real compared to when you see something that is real, it feels like it passes that point where you have to actually question, like,
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, Uncanny Valley. Yeah. So like normally you see games and stuff, we realize these are games, and this is weird. Like when Luke came on to the Mandalorian, and he said, "This is cool, but it's not Luke. There's something weird about it. It just gives you like this unsettling feeling, like this is fake." But like the way this is looking, you have to like double question, like, hold on, wait, this is this in game? This is a game, right? This is not like a video captured. So hopefully when it comes out, it still holds up, to what we saw, during the game show. And the screenshot shows like, the lighting is definitely going to be a part of this too. So, we'll see.
Yeah, man, definitely.
You know what it reminds me of, Dirt?
What's that?
300. Zack Snyder.
I was thinking the exact same thing. That's like a 300 type setting.
Yeah, it's an artistic approach, guys. Anybody that doesn't understand that, I don't know. I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, and if you think about, we heard some things about the story where it's going to be more of I'm assuming more of an action-based game because she's going to war. They were saying kind of. So yeah, I think it looks great, and I can't wait for the game to come out. But R&B, bro, what you think about it?
Honestly, I think it looks dope. Seems we haven't seen much from this game, but honestly, it's my opinion. But apparently, there are a lot of unemployed graphic artists on Twitter that say different. So I don't know what to go with, Twitter. My own eyes, all these opinions.
Man.
All right, so. Like, did I ask you, Devin? I'm sorry, did I ask you yet?
Yeah. I was talking about the hair and whatnot. Like this, the split edges, how it looks real. This looks like an actual person.
Yeah, it looks amazing. And it's funny because on Twitter, I know, sometimes Xbox guys make fun of some things that PlayStation will post and vice versa. It happens all of the time. So today, after Ninja Theory posted this, we had, as R&B said, some fake graphic artists saying it was a big time downgrade. We even have a boy Chris Hart in the chat saying it was a downgrade.
Chris Hart had to get some new knee pads the other week.
Oh man, damn.
Jesus.
Damn. Yeah, so people are saying it was a downgrade. But Sean, explain to me, how was this a downgrade? I'm kind of confused.
I've got no idea how was this a downgrade, because from the first time we seen it, that was even they came out, even Phil said it. This is an in-game engine. What the footage I was showing you. This is not like from official gameplay footage or something like that, so they can compare it to. That was an in-game engine from the Game Awards in 2019. So now we've seen another screenshot and they're comparing it to the in-game engine versus this now, and they're saying it's a downgrade.
It's a different angle.
It's not about the angle. It's like if you've seen official gameplay from one E3, and then we've seen next year we've seen the same gameplay and we've seen a downgrade. That's what you call a downgrade, but we're not seeing no official gameplay yet.
Right.
And obviously, it's been a slow week there. After Destruction AllStars, they're out here trying to get a W. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying, man, and I agree. It's hard to say it's a downgrade, like you said, because the first trailer we saw was an in-engine trailer, not a gameplay trailer, or they're trying to or they're trying to say it's a gameplay trailer. No, it's an in-engine trailer. It wasn't CGI. They said it was an in-engine trailer, and this is just a screenshot that appears to me in game. So it looks great. So you guys have anything else about this topic before we move on? Mav, you have anything?
Yeah, I'll say that there is no real controversy about this, because the people that are posting negative things about it actually probably think it looks amazing, but they're just trolls trying to create topics like
Plastic
this.
box warriors.
Yeah, it's not a real thing to even like address, in my opinion. Like, it looks incredible. It's they said it's a cinematic like experiment or whatever. It looks amazing to me. Anybody that's trying to say anything to stir up some kind of controversy is just looking for bullet points at this point. It's not. There's no issue here.
Yeah. Let's go with our random super chats from my boy Geekhead with the $5. Not gonna lie, my life fell apart when they added letters to math.
Facts.
What's going on, Geekhead?
Hey, Geekhead, man, my daughter was doing some algebra or something. I was looking at that shit like it was hieroglyphics. I was like, I don't even remember this shit. I was like, how did I pass this shit?
Oh man.
I don't even remember none of it. Anyway, anybody got anything else before we move on, man?
All right.
We can move along.
Boy, there sure are a lot of unemployed graphic artists on Twitter.
All right, brother. So let's move on, man. There were some updated, excuse me, some updated sales for the Xbox Series X, S, and also the PS5. So they're saying that the PS5 is at 4.5 million consoles sold worldwide, and they're saying that the Xbox Series is 3.5 million. Also, last month in the UK, the Xbox Series outsold the PS5 and also the Nintendo Switch. So as an Xbox fan, that's cool to see that they're selling well. I know it's still super early in the generation, but for them to outsell the Nintendo Switch and the PS5 in the UK, now I know there's supply issues with the PS5, also the Xbox Series, and the Switch is selling so crazy, they're probably having supply issues for that. But is it impressive that they're actually, selling pretty decently so far? Like, man, what do you think about that, man?
I think they're both off to amazing start. I mean, you can't get one walking into a store right now, so it's just a matter of they're going to sell what they got for a while, Mm-hmm. It's all going to come down to how many can they make. Eventually, it will catch up, and that's when we'll really start to see like who pulls out in front over time. I think this generation is going to be really close, but the sales numbers are great. I think if they were able to produce more, then they would be even greater. Mm-hmm. But it's a great start to the generation. I think for the most part, everybody's really happy with their consoles, no matter which console you got. And I think that this is just the start of this gen. So, I think as far as Xbox goes, once we see all these Xboxes hitting the store shelves and be more available, that $299 price point on the Series S and the Series S is going to actually make a big difference as far as the market share swing a little bit. I don't know who's going to come out on top in the end. Ultimately, to me, it doesn't matter. I just want to play games, right? So a great start to the gen as far as sales go. And I think since we all know we can't just walk into a store and buy one, that's to be expected, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. I wholeheartedly agree. Hey, you know what's so funny? I meant to tell you, Sean, like rest of you guys, why my cousin, who's in her 50s, she's actually my wife's cousin, but she's my cousin now. So
yeah, same shit.
Yeah. She texted me and said, hey, what gaming console should I get? I was like, gaming console for who? She's like, for me. I was like, well, hell, I don't know. So then she asked me Xbox or PlayStation. I was like, well, I mean, it depends on what you want to play. She was like, somebody told me about something called Gamepass or something. I said, what? You know about Game Pass? Who they, she said, yeah, they said I can play a whole bunch of games. I said, wow. So if that word of mouth is getting around, that's going to be huge. And especially with a super casual that don't care about 4K or anything like that. And that Xbox Series S is going to be very enticing. Very enticing. Once it's in stores, like you just said, Mav, you can just go to the store and just get it.
Yeah.
But Sean, so what you think about these sales, brother?
It was interesting, like exactly what Mav was saying. Like both consoles, all three consoles are doing great at the moment, and I was kind of surprised to see this. Obviously, we know stock is the issue, but in the UK, where I'm from, and the PlayStation is massive over here. And I was kind of surprised that the Xbox, the Series beat out the PS5 and the Nintendo Switch, to be honest. And I'm just happy, like, all these console gaming is booming. Gaming is booming, and it's good. Even there in South Africa, apparently this Xbox sold out as well, better than this competition. So I'm just glad that a lot of people out there saying Xbox is dead. They should give up gaming. They're getting out of gaming. I'm just glad that there's people out there supporting the brand as well, buying these consoles, and once it's gonna be a different story. Once the consoles are in store, that's when it's gonna be interesting. That's when you can see a lot of people walking into the stores, and that's when the real competition starts straight up.
Yeah, absolutely. Devin, what you think about it, man?
I think the fact that it's sold better in the UK is a good accomplishment. As far I know it's really early, so this doesn't really matter. I think down the line, probably like 2022, 2023, then we're talking like that, like in the middle of the generation. I think that's where it's going to count when the second and third supplies of both consoles start to get out to everybody that wants one.
Mm-hmm. I agree. R&B, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. All I gotta say is not bad for a console with no games.
Yeah, so what you think, bro?
I mean, the fact that I outsold the Switch is kind of a big deal because the Switches are readily available. So I thought, Switch was going to win everything because they normally do in recent history. So the fact that they came on and won even like past launch, like this is not even, launch, numbers. This is after launch. And then that is in Europe. So, or the UK, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, that's called it. It's impressive. Like I'd expect something like that from a different country, like America or something like that. But the UK is like Pony Central, so
right.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I was saying.
Maybe people are just want to get their hands on anything next generation, regardless of console at this point. But it's Xbox is a sticky platform. It's a sticky ecosystem. So. When you get on the Game Pass and I've seen a full pony turn into a full bot because of Game Pass, not even because of the power or not even because of controls and features. No, they're just a fan of Game Pass, and now you see like somebody like Teddy Pang, he became a whole bot because of Game Pass. I hope he's okay. Haven't heard from him.
It's been a minute since we heard from him.
After that Ponzi scheme he told us about, he was entwined in. I don't know if they got him. I don't know what's going on with the army. I don't know if he called Trump out, and they can't really do that. So we'll see. Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, man. So I think it's cool. Like you guys said, the UK is PlayStation Nation. Like Sean obviously lives over there. So to see that Xbox actually outsold over there, I mean, I know the stock, like I mentioned, the stock was low over there, but the stock is low for the Xbox also. So that's a good thing to see that people's actually interested in the brand, because they almost messed up a couple of weeks ago with that Xbox Live thing, but by them switching it so early, I think that saved them from just an absolute bashing that would have got around to everybody. That like the casuals would have heard about that, but I'm glad they actually stopped that before it got worse. So anything else, guys, before we move on?
Nah, be good.
All right,
It's gonna be real quiet about this one.
R&B with his one-liners.
Yeah, his one-liner hits like fanboy comment and he'll go back out. All right, so guys, there are some details about E3 2021. I don't know if you guys heard about that. E3 2021 says, according to VGC reporting, the ESA is pushing to have a digital E3 2021 from June 15th to June 17th. But they still need publishers backing. They got to have somebody show up, right? They can't have E3 with nobody bringing any content.
We'll see.
So, are you guys excited for E3 coming back? I mean, what do you think? Like,
I'm a little bit concerned that these companies that saw what they did last year and kind of want to cheap out again because it costs money to be a part of E3.
Yeah, so they're asking for 6 figures.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for 6 figures.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
ridiculous
Be
for
part
digital
of this,
platforms.
It's
Yeah.
well, yeah, for this digital platform, yeah. But I'll give it to you like this: the Super Bowl, the Weeknd had to pay $7 million just to perform. They didn't pay him; he paid them.
He paid in. You know?
But that's
Yeah.
a huge platform.
That's massive, bro.
That's the point. Like, it's not $7 million huge, but it's $100,000 huge for quote unquote that platform that is E3.
But
So,
it's digital though. But it's like see, but the
But it's-
weekend was there physically. It's digital.
but we're still consuming it on the TV.
on this platform, yeah.
Like, we're consuming it on something that we're not physically next to, which is
But
a digital
But Sue-
platform or a TV platform or whatever. the
But
case.
that's something that anybody can do. Like if like what's the name of the indies? Like they always had these great indies. Devolver Digital. They had their own show last year, and it was all right. So
Yeah.
if someone, why they have to pay $100,000 just to say they're part of E3 when they can do their own digital thing?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's gonna be some people that do.
Oh,
some
so
people that
you're
don't.
saying it's not
It's
going
be
to
split.
Oh, I
I
got
think
you.
it's
Okay.
gonna divide.
Okay, so we agree now.
divide yeah.
The fact that it's E3, more people are gonna you're gonna get like double or triple the audience though compared to if you just like say if PlayStation does their own show, Xbox does their own show, Nintendo, PC, etc. Like you got E3. This is the biggest thing in gaming as far as shows go. So
It was.
I-
It was.
Yeah, but it's
I don't know.
EA technically wasn't part of E3 with their show, right?
Right.
They're
Let's
part of
say
the week. But
if
not
they all
like-
held their
yeah.
stuff around E3, right?
Yeah.
Like Xbox can do their thing at the same time. PlayStation can do their thing at the same time. They already have the producers and everybody in house to be able to make content, and they don't need a platform necessarily to put it on. The benefit for them being at E3 was to be on at that stage and have the
Media.
attendance of people
Right.
walking in and interacting with them and stuff. I don't understand an entry fee of triple or 6 figures. I'm sorry to have a digital platform. I can post something
Well-
on YouTube. I can stream.
Well, what
the
was it
Xbox
before?
fans.
Because it was something.
It was probably million.
Yeah.
It was more than 100. It was more
Oh,
than 100.
yeah.
I
'cause that's
believe
why-
it was
that's
like
why
over
PlayStation-
10 million.
That's why PlayStation left. It was like, nah, we
Yeah.
good. And Nintendo said, we'll just drop something on the internet.
Yeah.
So, like,
Nintendo's been doing that for a minute.
yeah.
I
But
just don't know what the benefit is. Like, do they get an E3 stamp on their video? I mean, it's part of like the E3 stream because they're gonna have their own stream with it as well, right? Like,
then there's gonna be a IGN stream of it. Then there's gonna be a GameStop stream of it. Like,
I just
Yeah.
want to see. I'm not that into the details, but like, they want people to like jump into this with 6 figures. Like, if say Microsoft jumps into it and they have like the third party deals, or someone wants to put like their game on the stage, does that put like that developer has to pay for to come onto that like platform as well, or will Microsoft take the hit for that? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, but E3 had one chance to prove how they could survive in this COVID world, and they're really not doing a good job of it.
No, but we
Well-
know like Phil's part of the ESA board as well, so he's one of the top guys there. So I think he will champion that to help,
Yeah.
because he's not that type of guy that wants to kill like something that's been going on for 20 years or so. So I reckon you probably see Microsoft around that area.
Oh, most definitely. They're going to be there. I really think Microsoft will be there at E3.
I don't even think
2021.
100,000 is a lot based on what it used to be. If that's the case,
not
it
for
was
those
the millions,
companies.
and now it's-
No.
No, it's not.
yeah.
But the question is,
because
how many?
the main ones that had
Okay,
shows
go ahead,
were
go ahead.
just. No, I said the main ones that had shows were just the big companies. Like Devolver is probably the smallest, but that was kind of like their own thing because it's like a movie to them. Like they don't really make a E3 show. They make a
Hold on.
Yeah.
RBD.
That'll be
RB
me,
gotta mute
Mike.
your mic. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, like besides Devolver, like the rest of them are huge studios. Like they show you like they're publishers basically. So like I don't know if they mean like every game shown or if you just want to do a show.
That's what I'm thinking about. Like even with Jeff Keighley, he's doing the Summerfest, and last year he spread that shit over like what 3 to 4 months.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. With that, what is that? But now, well, apparently he said it's under 1 month now, so 4 weeks.
Yeah. So, I'm noticing the chat is good. What is this ponies versus Xbox guys in the chat, man? What's going on? Y'all they going at it. Oh man. Oh well.
I don't even know if we're talking about nothing.
They're just going at it, man. I'm looking like, what the hell is going on? To see
keep fighting. Keep fighting. I like it. Today is that type of day.
Yeah.
Hit that like button.
Shit.
Right, hit the like button. Deb, what you think about E3, man? Actually, I be forgetting about be asking you, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't know if it turns out to be like it was last year, it's gonna be trash. That summer game shit was so bad in my opinion. It just dragged on, and all the shows were bad, and I hope it's not like that.
Honestly.
That's the thing. The biggest thing is we need all of the three big people to come there and say, listen, we'll do the shows like for June. What dates were the date? Like 15th, 14th of June?
15th through the 17th.
Yeah, them three, that long weekend. We need all of you top three people there. So if they can support each other, it can be a really good weekend and a good E3 for gamers.
Right, because you think about last year, I would say the only good to decent shows was I think both of Sony shows was decent. Xbox Game Showcase was decent.
But like that, you felt like a lot of like the second party, third party, like multi-plat guys.
Yeah,
they were nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen. Right. They
maybe this year because this year they're more prepared. They know like COVID is going on.
Mm-hmm.
They can show the games properly now, like on a digital event. They're like this time they're going to be prepared for it. Last year, a lot of people weren't prepared for it.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. So, well, that's a great point, Sean, because if they do it, E3 2021, it will most likely be better than all of last year, because last year it was just a terrible year altogether. So I do think it will be better than last year. So,
100%.
Anything else before we move on, guys? All right.
Let's go.
So let's go ahead, man. You know what, Sean? Sean, man, please forgive my brother Sean. He really wanted to do this. He said he's tired of the foolishness in this community. And Sean, go ahead, brother. See what you got to say, man.
Go for it.
So since the start of the new generation, we had people talking that shit, and I'm talking about the ponies, not the Sony guys, not the ponies I'm talking about. And we got receipts anyway. We're gonna be showing them on the screen. That's how we do it. Today is that type of show. If you don't like it, turn the shit off. Straight up. But it's double standards, I would say. We have a lot of these ponies saying, look again, Microsoft has done another 70 rated game. We don't play 70 rated games. That shit is pointless. We don't have. How can you have fun with a 70 rated game? And then please pull the receipt up. What happened? A Sony PlayStation exclusive came out. Super Under Destruction 64. It came out. The motherfucker was in the 60s, and all these ponies were copying for this game. They said, we're having fun. We love it. It's the best game ever. PlayStation 5, best new exclusive. What the fuck is going on?
Now, look, I'm going to say this before we move on. What Sean is trying to say, when the Medium came out, some Xbox guys were like, hey, man, the game is pretty good, And some PlayStation guys are like, no, this game is trash. It's buggy. It's a 71 Metacritic. Right? It's a 71 Metacritic. You guys can't get a good game to save your life. When Destruction AllStars came out, some of those same guys, and Sean wanted to be messy. I don't know if I want to show the actual tweets, though, Sean.
No, show it.
Come on, Dirt. You can blame it on Sean. Like, you have amnesty.
Okay, but some of those same guys was like, oh, this game is amazing. They were people. Hold on, let me get it. Yeah, hold on, let me get it.
Picture, reposting it.
Yeah, then with people like some
hit
people.
Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. It's gonna get messy. Some of you guys, you might not be on Twitter, but you're not seeing this shit. So happy birthday.
So this is just the thoughts, like fun speculation. Fun speculation had nothing to do with this. This is the thoughts.
100%. It's got nothing to do with it, but it's part of the console war. So let's go.
Okay.
Oh man, so like some of these same guys were praising, were bashing Medium, saying it's a trash game. For when Xbox guys said that we liked it, they were bashing it. And some of these same guys are praising Destruction All-Stars. You see Chris Hart, who's in the chat right now.
Yo, Chris, are you gonna keep that same energy? Come on, Chris.
So you see it's at a 64. I think it's at a 65 now. So some of these same guys were bashing it. We're praising it while we like.
But look at this shit,
guys, huh?
Look, I just want to let people know we're not dog shitting on the game. We're not saying you can have fun and play.
I'm sure it is fun. Right.
The game, it can be fun. It can be a good game, but it's about keeping that same energy.
No, Sean, it's just not. It's not a good game.
It's not about the game. It's about
not a good game, though.
No. See, you haven't played it, Dev. You can't say that. So
you can't say that. But it's not about the game. It's about people keeping that same energy. Because they're looking at the Metacritic score. That's what the dog shitting on the media.
The Metacritic has nothing to do with it, though.
And obviously, as soon as they see Destruction All-Stars, a PlayStation 5 exclusive, they cap for it because it's an exclusive game. And they're having fun. And they may do, but listen, keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying. Don't say a 75, 71 rated game is dog shit when you guys are enjoying a 64 rated game. That's all I'm saying.
So at the end, what it means, the Metacritic really don't mean shit. If you guys are enjoying Destruction All-Stars, good. I'm sure the game is fun. It looks fun. But y'all bashed us when we said the medium is actually pretty good. No, it's not.
No, Dirt. Let's go back. Way back. Back in the time. Back when Bleeding Edge came out, right? And the people that played it with me, we know we enjoyed the game for what it was. We said it's kind of empty. It needs more stuff. It has a good base. But like the game in general, to play it was fun. And that game got a 66. What do they call it? It became the meme. They call it bleeding ass and all this kind of stuff. What does Destruction All-Stars do? The game is fun. It's empty. They need more maps. They need more content. The same shit. So if all y'all capping ass ponies out there talking about it's fun, then I don't want to hear nothing ever about people saying that Bleeding Edge was fun. So if I'm not mistaken, they got a higher Metacritic also. So yeah, I don't want to hear nothing. So leave that alone. Enjoy your games. Enjoy your PS Plus filler, as you would call it to us if that was us. So yeah. It's free with the service. I won't hear none of that no more.
Because it was $70. It was $70 until they put it. Let me get a super chat from John Mark Louise with the $2. Destruction All-Stars will be dead in a week. Thanks for the $2, bro. Let me get this other. Oh, that's funny, man. So,
but like I said, a lot of people said the same thing. Like you guys kind of enjoyed the Bleeding Edge, and they said the only reason why you played it for because it came into Game Pass. This is the same fucking situation. None of you motherfuckers would have paid $70 for this game.
I know one.
And the only reason why many of you guys are playing it because it's part of your service, which is great. There should be more games like that. So enjoy it.
See,
even Bleeding Edge was like what, $30?
Yeah. See, now guys like there's some guys in the chat, man, and those are the like True Witty. He will bash everything Xbox, praise everything PlayStation, then want to criticize us and call us cappers and say we faking and liars and all this stuff. Man, it never ends. It never ends. But anyway, anything else before we move on, man?
That's good.
I just want to say, like, everybody's Bleeding Edge is completely dead right now, but we're saying that Bleeding Edge still got a higher score than this game.
Bleeding Edge was ass.
Bleeding Edge is
I don't
done.
care
They're
about
not even
scores,
giving
period, man.
anymore.
Like,
yeah, scores don't mean nothing.
For me, to play the game, if you like it, you like it. They're giving it for free on PlayStation Plus, right? So if you like the game, hey, cool, man, that's cool. And if you haven't played a game, don't bash it. If you play the game, you don't like it, say you don't like it. If you like it, you say you like it. You don't need to go into a chat and troll something just to try and make yourself look cool, right? Also, you don't need to do it on Twitter to try and bring attention to yourself to make yourself look cool. This is not an actual war. This is just people
That's
playing
how they
freaking
treat it.
video games, right?
Yeah.
We're playing freaking video games, and it's all supposed to be fun. About having it's a freaking video game. You know what I mean?
Point.
We enjoy it. Like we love it. Like we like to talk about it. I like to be positive about it. I don't like to sit here and like troll back and forth with people in some kind of like fake war about video games. It's just stupid.
Yeah,
Right?
like
So-
Mav, I've said to that Dirt and these guys, many of these guys, I don't mind throwing shots, but when you keep doing it non-stop, day in, day out on every show,
Yeah, I just
Like,
ignore it.
that's
You know.
you know what I mean. But there's different levels. Throwing shots is fine. That's fun on games. But today I said to like these guys, it's going to be a bit different today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bruh,
see, sometimes we try to be conscious and not do that kind of thing, like what we just did. To be honest with you, but we was like, look, man, we because okay, let me tell you like this. This community is really silly how we go back and forth. But then you think about the world. You know, people debate all the time, whether it's sports, whether it's politics, whether it's anything, entertainment. Who was better, Michael? I remember as a kid, who was better, Michael Jackson, the Prince. And it's sad because with social media, it's enhanced because people can say what they want to say without any repercussions. Over video games, it's like the dumbest thing. You know, it's the dumbest thing, to be honest with you. But sometimes you're like, damn, you know, it is what it is. Or I don't
people
want
try and trigger you. You know,
Yeah.
the people try and trigger you. It's fun for them. Certain people just constantly go into Xbox podcast chats and just say negative Xbox stuff. Why do you want to be? Why do you want to be
now?
watching something and listening to something you don't like? Is there something wrong with you that you just like to listen to? Like, I don't
No,
watch TV shows I don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why would you go into a chat room that has a topic and about something you don't like? Just to say that you don't like it.
That's the thing they
You
like.
wanna know why?
The game is arguing. They like the game of Twitter more than actual video
Right.
games.
I just don't understand
know,
that. I don't understand that mentality of
You know why they
trying to
do that,
play
though?
a game like that. Like play the actual game.
Why?
Go play
Why?
Destruction All Stars. Like
R&B.
and,
What's up?
My
Let
bad.
me get
What you say?
Oh no, go ahead, Dirk. My bad.
True Virgil with the $2. Xbox is awesome because Phil's got blue eyes. Virgil's stupid.
Does he? Does he?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why would anybody
No.
know that?
That man looked into his eyes.
Nah, man.
Hey, you saw Chris. He done brought his whole wife into the console war.
Yeah,
I
no,
said,
don't
really?
bring his lady into
Oh
this.
damn!
Yeah, man, don't bring her.
Is she in the
No,
console?
no.
No, wait, hold on. Is she in the console war? She did this.
Don't
to
bring her into it, bro.
No, don't bring
worry
the lady into this. Bring Chris into it, but not his. No,
I
lady.
said he brought her. I'm not saying what she did.
Yeah,
I
Chris.
thought he brought her.
Yeah, Chris. Everybody thought it was fake, but like I said, keep it real.
about it.
He was
True
foxy.
Virgil with another one. $2. Positive Xbox news hurt me to my very core.
Oh, damn.
Isn't True Virgil a pony?
No idea. I have no
I thought he
idea.
was a pony, man. But
But
anyway.
Dirk, it's
Yeah.
it's strange how they got so much energy to complain, but ran out of so much time to play Miles Morales and Demon's Souls.
It's because they're done already.
Oh shit!
We can move along now.
They
Dad. I
hit
just wanted to say
on.
that.
They hit ejecto cuz on Demon Souls.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that, but let's move along.
all right,
What's
let's
going on?
move on, man. Oh my god.
Jesus.
So guys, let's talk about, I'm actually getting tired of this damn rumor, man. It keeps on popping up. Xbox and Sega. This rumor keeps popping up that Xbox is going to buy Sega. Now they're saying Xbox is going to buy Sega and Konami. Like what's the guy name from that? Was the Special Ed, Sheppel Ed, or whatever his name is? He said that.
You mean from
Well,
Xbox here there? Or
Yeah, it's him from Xbox era. He said that Yakuza isn't the only Sega game that's going to be in Game Pass, which I'm assuming Persona, that's the only big Sega game, well, lately I can think of. So this damn rumor keeps popping up. Xbox and Sega. And I always say, I know you guys disagree with me. I always say Sega. I was a huge Sega guy in the 90s. but it's not the 90s anymore. And to me, Sega
Nice.
doesn't have much to offer, just my opinion. So what do you guys think about this? And they're saying Konami? Is this a huge rumor? But Konami? Like Castlevania, like Silent Hill is the only 2 games I can see worth anything. But
Hold on there. I just want to point out you said Sega wrong, but continue.
I said Sega wrong.
Like the way that, you know, when the system came on.
Sega.
Sega.
I ain't saying that shit. I ain't saying that.
Sega.
No,
I love
so
my shit.
now-
That was my shit.
Recently, Sega has sold off like they has like split their business up, right?
Yeah, this I believe was it like a gambling side or something to do with the machines or something. I know Konami has something similar.
Chinko machines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
something
but so does Sega have something similar like Konami, and they've been selling off that part of the business?
Yeah, something like that, man. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Because what we're hearing, like Microsoft doesn't want to be involved with the gambling side,
Mhm.
and it seems that even with Konami, like I said, it keeps popping up. Sega, especially Sega, both of them companies have kind of sold their kind of gambling side like to a separate. They kind of keep it in a separate division or something.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure. We talked about Sega for about for a year now. I would say 8 months or something. So
Yeah,
something
man.
must be going on because we've seen all the Yakuza games come in, and now we're getting Judgment.
yeah.
Yakuza Like a Dragon was a next gen time exclusive game as well. So there's something must be going on. Definite.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably, man. Hey, Mav, so what you think about Sega? The Sega Xbox buying Sega rumor. I mean, it won't leave. What do you think about this, man?
I think there's a reason why I won't leave, but I don't know exactly what's going on, right? Like it's something is happening behind the scenes between them. We've seen so many Sega franchises hit Game Pass over the last year.
Fantasy
on
Online,
PC.
Fantasy Online as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you got like Company of Heroes even went to Xbox Game Pass PC, right? There's a lot of stuff going on. The whole Yakuza freaking series pretty much is on Game Pass now, right? So there's a lot of stuff going on. We've seen a lot of tweets. We've seen a lot of stuff between like Aaron Greenberg, and maybe he was trolling us with the hedgehog tweet. Maybe Sega was trolling us with the green cocktails. You know, who knows exactly what's going on?
Even with the joypads as well, the controllers.
Yeah, you got the Sonic Blue. I got it right sitting right here next to me. The Sonic Blue freaking controller. You got the red one that just came out. Like,
Right.
There's something to this happening with it. I don't know if it's just a mere partnership, but what Sega has to offer for me more than anything is the IPs, right? They haven't been doing anything with their IPs, which also we can criticize Xbox as well, that they have a lot of IPs that they're not doing anything with from the past. But Xbox keeps acquiring all these other studios right now. So, yes, you will get some development help if you make that acquisition and get Sega. But you're also getting this treasure trove of classic nostalgia, retro game IPs that have value still. I mean, you're talking about like Altered Beast and Afterburner, Alex Kidd.
Talk that shit.
Hold on, Mav.
Bayonetta, Condemned.
No, Don't start your bullshit.
Let me ask Mav a question. Let me ask you something, Mav. What IP besides? I mean, out of all of those old great classics, I was a big Sega Genesis guy. Besides, in my opinion, Shinobi is the only IP that could translate into today's times. What do you think?
Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
You got Sonic still. I mean, can you imagine a Sonic Sega AllStars Racing combined with all the Xbox stuff as well? That would be a perfect fit for Game Pass. You got Panzer Dragoon. You got Fantasy Stars about to release the new game. You got how about Outrun? A lot of this stuff could be made for Game Pass as well. How about Jet Set Radio? How about House of the Dead? How about Knights? Atogi, Panzer Dragoon.
Talk that
Rez.
shit.
See, I don't know if any of those games work nowadays.
Bro, what about like an open world Golden Axe? Yes, bro.
Virtua Tennis,
Golden Axe,
Virtua Fighter, Virtua Cop, Virtua On. I mean, hey, Yakuza.
Virtua Tennis.
Dude, I mean,
that shit was tough.
Shenmue. There's so much that they could do. That's the thing. They don't have to use all of these, right? But it adds so much more possibilities, and with all the acquisitions that they've been making, including some of these other developers that came with the Bethesda acquisition that are smaller teams as well that they have there, could do stuff with some of these things on Game Pass, make stuff like we got with like Battletoads and other experiences that could also fill that Game Pass library up. I think it would be a good move just to keep increasing that E for everyone stable as well, you know.
Okay.
Bayonetta.
Phil's mentioned that too.
I mean, they do have tons of great IPs. Hey, you know what game I used to love back in the day? Remember E-SWAT? I think that's a game I could.
No, I don't remember. But like, there, before you get the super chats, obviously you know Phil wants a Japanese developer there, and that's a good way to get in, especially with Sega. It's a known name, so either it's something they're gonna be buying them, or it's a partnership, which for us is great anyway, because obviously all of their games will be coming to Game Pass.
Yeah. Let me get these super chats from Victor Alistine with the $5. Sega is more 3/4 Western now, and we're responsible for Halo Wars 2. Sonic will be big to get if it happened. Microsoft can do more with it. Now that is true. What's the name? Creative Assembly. They did Halo Wars 2, and they are owned by Sega. That's true. But I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Atlas is a division of Sega, so
right,
Atlas
also
as well, and all of that.
True Virgil with the $5. Me and Luca would do a wet T-shirt contest if y'all hit the like button.
Oh shit!
Oh my God, True Virgil.
Shit.
Thanks for the $5. Oh my goodness.
Y'all remember Alpha Protocol? Also,
yeah, that was Obsidian.
That was a Sega published game.
Yeah, it was
made by Obsidian, and I guess who owns Obsidian now?
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. The Angry Therapist MD with the $5. Shining Force. Yeah, I remember that on Sega Genesis. I wasn't big into RPGs back then, but I am now.
We know, like, when Brad Sam put a video, and it goes a lot of companies are putting out money, and the money's flowing around. People are like after the studios, or like we're seeing Gearbox just get acquired by, I forgot the name now.
Embracer Group.
Yeah.
I know there's money flying.
THQ,
yeah, money's flying everywhere, and it wouldn't surprise me if Microsoft is going to do another big deal again this year, big publisher.
That's what they're saying. They're going to buy a big publisher, another publisher this year.
They're waiting to close the deal first, so they something about the European stuff. How they got to check that out first.
Yeah. Hey, so the other rumor, like I mentioned earlier, they're saying also Konami, not definitely a big time rumor, but Konami. And I believe what was the guy's name on Twitter? Astriel. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but
Astriel.
Yeah, he posted that the official Silent Hill account, Twitter account, follows PhilSpencer, Xbox, and Greenberg Major Nelson. But they don't follow Sony. They do follow PlayStation, but they don't follow any PlayStation execs. That's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing. But
is that like a recent? Like, have they noticed that just now? Has it just been there forever?
Well, that's what he tweeted earlier. So I don't know, but I mean,
there's something definitely going on. There's something definitely going on.
For them to follow all of the Xbox executives, I don't know, man. It's a lot of craziness, man. But like you said, Sean, there's a lot of money being thrown around, a lot of spending going on, and I believe just COVID and last year, people seeing this gaming industry like, oh my God, we need to buy companies, we need to buy these dev teams, content,
investment.
Absolutely. Content is what's going to be the biggest thing. And you think about the position the Xbox is putting themselves in right now. They're just acquiring so much talent. Google seems to be out of the picture now because they're not developing any first-party games. Who knows with Amazon? We know Sony's still there and Nintendo, but I'm even thinking like EA just bought Codemasters, right? They just bought Codemasters, saying they want them to do a racing game every year.
That was insane. I think a lot of people
way too much money.
Yeah, a lot of people were surprised that Codemaster was worth over $1 billion. So it just shows that these companies that you don't think is worth a lot of money, they are worth a lot of money. Some of these companies, and even with the smaller studio, these people after from the smaller studios to the biggest publishers. So this year is gonna be insane from everybody.
Yeah. Let me get a super chat from R&B, our brother that was
Christ.
on the show. Sorry, brothers, my mic is acting up. Sega acquisition? Imagine a AAA House of the Dead reboot. A
That was
new
a good
Fantasy
game.
Star RPG, an ultra violent Golden Axe. Okay, y'all got me thinking a little bit. Like, Mav got me thinking a little bit.
House of the Dead. Oh man, that'd be.
I had
That
that
would be
type of
dope.
dead.
That'd be
I had
cool.
type of dead. That shit was dope.
But like before we move on, like I feel like we need that one mascot, and I think Sonic. If this does happen, they could bring Sonic back in a different way. Just
need a
change it a bit and bring him back.
It's 2021. This is not 1991. They don't need a mascot
It's
anymore.
war. It's
They
war.
have their face. Is the chief.
We have a mask.
No, we need to go against Mario. We need to take him out.
Nah, man. Ain't nobody gonna take Mario out, by the way. Ain't nobody gonna take Mario out.
Nobody's touching that guy.
Mario ain't nobody touching him.
No, I feel like a Sonic game. It can be great if they can bring it back in a different way. It can be fantastic. In my
Wow.
opinion.
They did like a Mario or a Sonic Heroes game again, like a Sonic Heroes 2. That game was dope. I don't
Was
care
it?
what people say.
I didn't
Yeah,
play
that game was awesome. Like basically, you had teams of like teams of 4. So you had like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and then Amy on your team, and like you go through a whole campaign, and like you got bad guys on their own teams. I think it was cool. It's like an linear open world type of thing.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move on, man. If you guys have anything else, you guys got anything else? Nope.
Make it happen, Phil.
Make it
Make it
happen.
happen. Make it happen.
I mean, listen, you guys, you guys got me thinking a little bit. But I'm still kind of like,
I got one thing for you real quick. I don't mean to interrupt, but could you imagine the Konami thing, right? Could you imagine
that'd
they
be
get
funny,
that
that.
Xbox got the rights to Metal Gear, and then
That'd
they
be
went
I was
out
gonna
and
say
hired Kojima Productions to make it, and it'd be an Xbox exclusive. How would that make PlayStation exclusive only fans feel?
Ooh,
Not to
that
mention
would-
Silent Hill.
hey man, let me tell you, if that happened, I would call off of work that day just to be on Twitter all day. My full attention.
Yeah, that would be crazy, bro.
We
Yeah.
would do an impromptu show.
Yeah, I'll do a show. Yeah, that'll be funny. R&B with the $2 had to leave. It's BBW time. Man, I'm not gonna read that either.
From the back.
Oh man, I try to. That's why I try
man.
to be PG-13.
I want to be lucky. I was gonna fuck you up, but it's good you done.
Thanks, R&B, for the $2, bro. So let's move on, man. Let me get my... What's wrong with R&B, man? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him, Sue?
Oh man, he got all kind of crumbs in that beard. I ain't talking about crackers.
Oh man. Okay, so according to our boy Randall Thor, who's a friend of the show, he said on the Xbox 2 podcast last week that he knows for a fact that Microsoft wants to do a new Killer Instinct. They want to do a new Killer Instinct, but they don't have any developers to make the game. Because we know Double Helix made Killer Instinct back in 2013 and 2014. Then they got bought up by who bought them?
Amazon.
Epic.
Amazon.
Bought them up, and then what's the team that started doing it after that?
Iron Galaxy.
Iron Galaxy. Thank you guys. And they did their thing, and the game was great. And Iron Galaxy, I guess they're doing something else, but yeah. So Randall Thor, who has some, he talks to some people at Xbox. He said, yeah, they want to do a new Killer Instinct. But guys, what do you think about this? Like, man, they can't find anybody to do it because I guess a fighting game. Everybody can't do a fighting game, obviously. And but don't you isn't that kind of unfortunate that they can't find a team to do Killer Instinct? Sue, what you think, man?
I mean, you do have to have a specialized team for a fighting game because just like making an open world and making guns and stuff, anybody can do that. But like when it comes to the fighting games, you have to have these pinpoint things like the hit boxes and you have to
The
balance
frames,
the frames, and you have to balance these characters and the animations, and it still has to look good. So I don't know, like who used to make fighting games? Like I don't know, like it's a little weird.
Maybe Sega. Sega could be part of that again from the Virtual Fighters.
Oh man, I don't think the same people that made Virtua Fighters is retired. But yeah, I feel like you should be able to hire, somebody away from a company, even though you don't need the company.
Mhm.
Just like how we got people to work at Initiative, you can do that with like other studios. So like go hire some main key players that made the game away from those companies that acquired them. So that's one way, and then just kind of like trickle down teaching them new devs that we acquired, or even make a new studio. I don't know, but like somebody should be able to do it. I feel like it's the easy way.
It's a difficult one because I don't want to go way off topic, but it's the same with like boxing games. There's not many people. There's only like one or two boxing games that people are doing it. One's in the UK, and I think there's one or two other ones, but they're being quiet. But with the fighting with the Killer Instinct, it's obviously everybody wants the MK developers to make it. Let's be real, or maybe a crossover. I think that's the team that everybody wants. Like when the WB rumors were going around at the time, everybody said Killer Instinct crossover, and that would have been fucking amazing. Let's be honest, that would have been fucking amazing. So I hope to do find someone because it looks like, according to Random, them guys, they're saying they do want to make it. So, some developers out there, man, just reach out if you can do it, get it done.
Definitely, I agree with you, man, because I actually enjoyed the game and I thought the game was well done. Like Double Helix started off great, and Iron Galaxy did their thing, made the game great. So, excuse me, I definitely want to see a part 2. Hey, Mav, like, were you a fan of Killer Instinct? And like, do you want to see a part 2?
Oh yeah, man. Actually, we had a topic on this like on our podcast last week.
Good shit.
Yeah, we definitely want to see that because Killer Instinct is really unique. It's like that. It's really not like any other fighting game.
Right.
If you play Street Fighter, you play Mortal Kombat, you play any of these other fighting games out there, none of them play like Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct is very unique, and maybe that's why they have a hard time finding the team to make it, because you can't just say like, for example, like the Virtua Fighter that plays so much different, than Killer Instinct, which is
WB
like super
games.
fast.
WB games are slow. So I'm like, how would that work in the Killer Instinct world?
It's so fast. You need somebody that it makes those like super fast action games, right? Like
like the Mario
action games,
the Marvel vs. Capcoms of the world.
That's more in common, I think. Than something else, and who's the best at that is Capcom, right? So, like a lot of the talent for that is already taken up. Now, there's also these indie games that come out, these smaller developed games. Like there was that Power Rangers fighting game that came out last year. That was pretty solid. Namco has a lot of good talent with all of their anime series, with their fighting games as well. It'd be really interesting to see what comes out. I think there's talent out there that they could find. They could go with Delilah, who made Battletoads, or they could go with maybe Bethesda has some talent as part of this acquisition. We don't know what Roundhouse Studios is, right? Roundhouse Studios, that sounds like an interesting name to me when it comes to fighting games.
Roundhouse.
Roundhouse.
Right?
Yep.
We don't know what's to come, but the IP is too good, especially with all of the characters and stuff they're going to have in their stable now to work with, to just let it die. It's also big in the competitive scene. Right. And remember when Killer Instinct came out back in like the Xbox One launch? Xbox One wasn't doing so good at that time. Like it sold at launch, but there was a lot of negativity at the time about Xbox, right? And then you had this weird release with Killer Instinct where they bundled up like a few fighters at a time, and then like they had like a couple months, and another group came out, and it never had that big hype all at once, even though it was still popular in the competitive scene. But Gamepass now is built for that kind of thing, dude.
Great point.
Like,
great point.
If they brought a Killer Instinct with that same style, like they don't have to have a crap ton of content to drop all at once because it's a platform, right? Like Game Pass can be its own platform. If you drop like 4 characters and get this like good thing going, you can let it grow over time, and you have access as long as you're a part of Game Pass, right? And I think that's built for it, man. And then once they get it all fully complete, hey, release it as a full title that you can download for like $40, $50 or whatever. But I think there's a lot there that they could take advantage of. They just need to get the team. They had the perfect team because they did an amazing job. It's unfortunate that the
Just
Xbox today is not the Xbox of 2013,
Right.
because they would not have let those guys go to Amazon
Absolutely.
today, you know?
Yeah, they wouldn't have. Yep. I agree. Let me get the super chat right quick. For
Game
Tip
are they even
Diamond.
making for Amazon anyway?
Probably not. Who knows? Tip Diamond with the $5. What up, WBG panel? I'm late, but I'll catch the replay. Hit that like button. Thanks, Tip. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But Mav, you're absolutely right, man. The things you just said. I didn't even think about the Game Pass part about it. Because they did try something new with Killer Instinct in 2013. They had it was free to play, but you was only getting to play like one character, and they would alternate the characters. Yeah, they would alternate the characters, but they slowly, added new characters, added other things, and you're right. Game Pass is the perfect way for like guys to play a new Killer Instinct. So that's interesting. But something else about Killer Instinct. Let me pull up my screen right quick. Pull up my screen about Killer Instinct.
Yo, we got 170 people in here. Hit that like button, guys.
You say Killer Instinct funny.
Me always talking about how I say some shit, man. Oh, damn it, where the hell go? I lost it. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Somebody made a good
Maximilian dude, who is a big time YouTuber that loves fighting games and things of that nature, and he loves Killer Instinct. It's his favorite fighter. They did a Killer Instinct thing on Twitch, and it had 43,000 viewers. 43,000 viewers. Yeah. Now, look, man, for a game that hasn't had any new content in some years, that's pretty impressive. And that goes to show you that this, there's really
potential there.
Yeah, that people want a new Killer Instinct, because Maximilian dude, as you see, he tagged Xbox, he tagged Phil, he tagged Mac Booty, bring back KI. So we'll see what happens, man. I hope they're able to find a team to do the game, because I enjoyed the game, and it'd be good to see.
Somebody in the chat mentioned Blaze Blue. That's a great fighting game, and I think that's Arc System Works. They also make Guilty Gear. So I don't know if they're I don't know if somebody owns them or if they're independent or whatever, but that could be a decent fit.
Yeah, definitely, man. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on, guys. You don't have anything else about KI, do you? No.
You killed it.
No. So, a new Microsoft job listing is suggesting that a new Halo game that isn't Halo Infinite is in the works. One, do you guys really care whether or not a new Halo game is in the works? And do you believe it? Like, do you believe they're making another game? Could it be a Halo Wars 3? Could it be
That's what I was gonna say.
What else could it be? If
like,
it's
what
not
is the game about Lock Team? What is the game about Agent Lock Team? That'd be dope.
Or it could be like a Gears tactic style Halo. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Halo Wars.
Yeah.
No. Halo Wars is an RTS.
Oh,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Let's just first of all, let's launch Halo Infinite. That's your fucking target.
They make sure that shit is right. Don't worry about nothing else.
Don't come out with this bullshit. We're gonna make another Halo spin-off. Launch Infinite first.
It's not even confirmed, bro.
Yeah, but still, talks are going down. Dismiss it.
It seems like it'd be something that'd be developed by somebody else and produced by 343 is like what they're kind of talking about, because 343 is in charge of the Halo franchise for Xbox, right? I don't think they would necessarily be the ones working on the game, but they would help with the game. So it depends who's making it and what they're making. Now, could you imagine a Doom style game featuring Master Chief, not Master Chief, but another Spartan rogue going through space and infiltrating Covenant ships, or maybe a rogue Spartan going against
the Arbiter.
You know what, man?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. An Arbiter game.
Man. Hey, Mav, you know what? I was just thinking about, what if they have something like Jedi Fallen Order, but in the Halo universe? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a big universe. They they can tell a lot of different stories in that universe. What if they have like a third-person action adventure game
Like
with another,
ODST,
huh?
Yeah,
like an ODST type of thing, but
a
like,
third-person
like
game, you know?
Order.
Yeah, but like a third-person game, action. You know what I'm saying? A third-person action game. I think that'd be dope.
I think Halo is like not used enough, right? Like as far as the world and the universe that they built to create other games, we got Halo Wars, and we got the Halo series, right? Halo Wars, I freaking love that game. I love Halo Wars. I think it's awesome. Halo Wars 2 had an amazing story actually with it, and it sets up. You got if you are excited about Halo Infinite, you got to play Halo Wars 2 because it sets everything up for you. You learn about the Banished. You need to know this stuff, right? But going beyond Halo Wars 2, which I thought was a great game, there's so much potential that they have with Halo that they have not tapped into because they haven't had the developers in the past to work on these games. Now they're going to have that. They're going to have these teams to work on stuff. I think they are going to be reaching out to other teams within this Xbox family now to work on stuff with their biggest franchises. And that's one of the things I was most excited about when these acquisitions were announced, that, hey, these stable of Xbox IPs have potential more to live, right? And Halo you can see a horror game with the Flood, right?
Oh, definitely.
You can see ODST style games. You can see a tactical multiplayer shooter with ODST. You can see a lot of different stuff, right. And the possibilities are endless. I just want to know who it could be making it and what style of game it is.
Like, you get where I'm coming from. I just want these guys to successfully launch Halo Infinite.
Yeah, I hear
100%. Then we can open the universe. Like, I know these are all rumors and that, but I don't want to see nothing until that game is launched. And then go full out. Whatever you want to do. Project, whatever.
So I'm kind of thinking outside the box here. What's the other biggest game in the world? What's the biggest game, in the world? It was Fortnite, right?
Well,
Call of Duty.
Okay, you can say Call of Duty. What are those two games on? Mobile. There could be a Halo mobile game they're working on because they want to get into that mobile shooter market like COD and Fortnite.
They already tried a little bit of that and failed with the Halo Spartan Assault games.
Those aren't competitive though. Those are just like top down type games. But could you imagine like a Halo mobile in the vein of like PUBG or COD mobile or Fortnite?
This could be the battle royale that people have been speculating.
Yeah, hey, that's true. That's true. Hey, let me get these super chats before we move on right quick. Fizo007 with the 5 pounds. So Pony say Hellblade 2 is downgraded somehow. Who agrees the only downgraded thing is their brain cells? What do you think of the Hellblade 2 pick? Hey, we talked about that earlier in the show. I'll have the timestamp so you can just go directly to it, Fizo. Thanks, man. Appreciate the 5 pounds. We got Static Fox. Let me put this on the screen. Static Fox with the $5. What up, WBG? Just got done playing Ninja Gaiden Trilogy and think it's better than DMC Trilogy. You guys on that? No, you know what? I played the the latest Ninja Gaiden, but I'm kind of a wuss, man. I'm not that good at video games. It was difficult for me. Pixel G, third person Halo, first contact with Sergeant Johnson. Yeah, man. I mean, there's so many possibilities they can do with that universe, man.
And they should open up definite because of the world and the universe and
whatever the next game is, though, Sean, it should not be a first person shooter.
Oh, I agree with that. Wait, huh? I'm a third person guy, so
yeah. So, hey, Sean just sent me something.
And we could talk about that quickly.
Yeah, we talk about this real quick. It's a real small topic, but we talk about it real quick. Let me do my time steps. So apparently EA is having a meeting later this week about Anthem. They're having a meeting to, should we just let this shit go or should we overhaul it? Anthem. Now, Mav, since you're the guest, I'm going to ask you, Anthem, when I say, Mav, Anthem is blank. How would you finish that question? Or that sentence?
Anthem is blank is the correct answer.
That's it.
Somehow he is correct.
Okay. Kevin,
I don't know what the hell Anthem is. It was supposed to be something amazing, but it's dead right now. Now, when they announced that they were going to be working on Anthem 2.0, my eyes kind of got wide and my ears perked up a little bit. Okay, they had a base. They had something that was an idea, right? But they didn't execute. Maybe this will be the execution. But how long has it been now? I mean, 2 years? I don't know.
2019 was it?
2018. Came out 2018.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey, has the ship sailed?
2019. Okay, I'm sorry.
Has the ship sailed by now? I don't know. Maybe it has. You know, the thing that is intriguing is because EA Play is part of Gamepass, right? There is a large user base that will probably at least give it another shot if they decide to go forward with this. Because the story said that they were actually going to be looking at it, EA was, and making the final decision on moving forward with it or not, supposedly, or something like that. So we'll see what it turns into.
Like, Mav, do you think it's even worth it?
It depends on what it is. I don't know. Like how much work did they put into it? I don't even think EA knows. Right? Obviously, they don't even know at this point if they got to have this meeting to discuss.
And have they even put work into it since launch? That's the big question.
Well, the question is, for this, okay, BioWare is a large team, but they're also been working on Dragon Age and also working on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Right.
So, like, how amazing is this studio to be able to have all these large projects and to actually be able to put enough work into Anthem that it will make that big of a difference. Now, it's not impossible. We've seen these games launch and then thrive later that were weak to begin with. We saw it with Sea of Thieves. We saw it with what's the other game of service game? Destiny
Destiny games, yeah.
A lot of these games kind of faltered and rose up, right? So it's not impossible, but it depends on what they put into it. The gameplay is good enough that I think it could be worth it if they have put the effort into it. But we're talking about EA here, so
it's difficult because that 2017 showing was incredible.
Yes,
incredible. That sold the Xbox One X. Let's be real. That game alone just did it, and if they can deliver something like what is shown in 2017, and with even more better than that, it's possible. Like I said, with Game Pass, EA Access, EA Play on, EA Premier on PC as well, make it all cross-play as well. It's possible it can come back, but
yeah,
I think EA is going to give up on it. I've just got a gut feeling.
Let me get a super chat from my boy Nuisance. What's up, Nuisance?
What up?
$5. What up, Dirt and Panel? Tell these devs stop holding back my boy, man. Free Xbox. Say no to parity. Everybody hit that like button.
Yeah, talk that shit.
What up, Nuisance?
Thanks, Nuisance. Appreciate you. Hold on, give me some water.
Hashtag me too.
So the whole Anthem thing, man, that was
Well, the fact that they're still talking about it means that they've been talking about it. So typically when a game is shipped out and is dead, like they say, okay, we're done. The fact that they're still questioning it, they mentioned this before, even a year ago, they said they're going to continue to work on the game and they're going to, potentially do a 2.0 or a update or, whatever. So there are some people that are still currently working on the game to a degree. But
should they continue? That's the story now. Are they going to continue with it?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one. It's a shame because I feel like that game definitely had a lot of potential. And
if you ask certain people, they loved it. I know Noah, he was like, "Oh, the game was tough." I was like,
I thought the gameplay was pretty solid, though. No, it was pretty solid to me. So, anything else about Anthem? That impromptu topic?
I just want to see BioWare make a comeback because they were the crowning jewel of game development at one time.
Absolutely.
And now they're in the dumps.
You know what?
They're gonna stay there for a minute.
And, you know, since we're talking about BioWare, let's go ahead and talk about Mass Effect, man. You know, what do you guys think about the Mass Effect? Is it remastered or whatever it is? What do you guys think about that?
I mean, I like it. I guess more people want to know: is it just going to be a reskin or is it going to be a remake? Because I guess
it's a reskin to me.
Yeah, because the first game plays way different than the last two.
Mm.
Yeah, they have worked on some of the mechanics. They said so. It's a little bit.
Quality
It's
of
like
life.
a remaster plus. You know, like they have put some work into some things,
Especially the first one, yeah.
But yeah, it's mainly
It's a difficult one because on Scumcast we talked about this a bit, and I said like it looks like the BC team from Xbox did this remaster.
Yeah,
They got mad bro.
It doesn't look
impressive,
amazing.
but
No.
I think one of the biggest gripe was people saying when it comes to the first one, the gameplay mechanics was dog shit, and they kind of improved with that. So a lot, like I was talking to like slow mo and the rest of the guys, and they were saying if they can get the gameplay similar to that 2 and 3, they'll kind of be happy with that. Obviously, they would have preferred a full blown out remake, but this is EA we're talking about, bro. So
yeah,
they're just cashing in.
Yeah,
they're cashing in.
And then people wanted them to retcon the ending and stuff like.
Right. Let me get a super chat from True Witty with the $2. Final Fantasy 14 is a success story. Not sure if Anthem can. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, who knows?
There's so many on service games now. So many.
Rainbow
games
Six Siege, man. Look at that. How that came back. I think it's possible.
I don't think it's possible, but right now there's too many games like Rainbow Six Siege. When did it come out? 2014, 15?
2015.
Yeah.
I think it came out at the right time, like Destiny as well. I feel like if they come out now, they're gonna struggle even more.
Yeah,
too many games.
Sale. I think they need to move on.
But Dirt, like what you were saying earlier, I think if they really overhaul it, it would be the best time right now considering Game Pass.
Yeah. You know, that's a good point. That's a good point because EA is in Game Pass, and if they make that game that's a full EA, like a full Game Pass title, you know what? That's a great point. That's a great point.
We had a bit. Did EA came up with some news as well about the subscribers numbers?
That was a topic. Actually, let's move right to that one. Hey, man, you guys are great with the segues tonight, man.
Yes.
So yeah, EA said that with the help of Game Pass, they're up to 13 million subscribers. I guess they only had pretty much like 6.5. They said it doubled pretty much.
So this is what we're gonna look at. They said they had around about 6.5.
Yeah,
and up to like 13.5 million since game. And this is Game Pass Ultimate, so it kind of gives a rough a figure that there's about 6 to 7 million Game Pass Ultimate members.
Yeah,
that's not necessarily true because I used to have EA access in Game Pass, and then I canceled it when it came to Game Pass. So it could still be 1-to-1.
No, but it grew from there, dumbass.
No, it grew. So what I'm saying is, if those are just the people that have Ultimate, there are people that just had Game Pass previously.
No, but the thing is, Sue, it was at 6 million before that.
They said it was doubled since Game Pass.
Yes,
that's Game Pass is doubled. So
yes, that's what I'm saying is.
Let me read this.
Let
me read this. During its earnings call, EA noted that EA Play being combined with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate has accelerated its growth with almost 13 million players across all platforms. Let me see. Well, yeah. So they said it's pretty much doubled. They didn't say it right there, but somebody else said it's pretty much doubled. Let me see. Yeah. So like, what are you trying to say, Sue?
I'm saying that it could be more than just 6 because there are certain people that had EA access that canceled their EA access because they had Ultimate.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Well, I had it, and it just rolled in. They converted it. They converted it into like Game Pass months or whatever.
So what I'm saying is like that 6 million, there are people that didn't have it that helped boost it, but there are people that did have it which rolled into the to Game Pass Ultimate. So what I'm saying is like it could be more than 6 million because those people that already had it don't count.
I got you. I got
Yeah.
you. I got you. True Witty with the $2. Actually, what you guys think of Outriders as a looter shooter? I think it looks cool. I want to check it out. I wish it was, like it is a demo coming, I believe, this month. So yeah, I'm going to check out the demo, and if I think it's any good, I'll pick it up.
Definitely. Same here. Like I'll check it out with the demo. If I like it, I'll probably get it. If I don't, then probably not getting it.
I played the beta for like a half a minute. Like I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
There was a beta? No, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a beta. It was a beta. So all right, good stuff. So hey Sean, man, what you do us a favor, bro?
Oh shit. Is it time?
Yeah, it's time, man.
This motherfucker ain't even tired. Stay in here, bro.
Oh, go on. Before you dab, I'll stay another 15 minutes.
Yeah, let's stay here, man. The show, we're gonna end the show about 20 minutes, man. You can just, All right, so it's time for Do You Give a Shit? It's the part of the show where I ask a bunch of little small questions, small topics, and we pretty much, I ask you guys, do you give a shit? Do you care? All right, so let's go ahead and get right to it, man. So first off, Planet of the Apes. There is some type of rumor regarding a Planet of the Apes game being developed by Bethesda. Now, this is a rumor. But I don't know if you guys are a fan of the Planet of the Apes franchise, but do you guys give a shit? And would you be excited about a Planet of the Apes game?
Nope.
Not really, no.
You say no?
Guys.
Yes. I'll give it a yes.
Well,
I get excited about any
that
game
shit.
announcement, man.
Talk that shit, Mav. We talked about this. There should be more movies like coming to games. We got Indiana Jones. We're getting this right now, so I'm happy for that. I know R&B was talking that shit in the DMs. He goes, he doesn't see the appeal. Well, obviously, I don't see the appeal for BBW, but shit.
Oh shit!
Do you know what I mean? People, there's this. This is why I'm gonna break his jaw, but he disappeared.
Oh my!
Now I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad like we're getting like the Planet of the Apes. A lot of people are like they enjoyed the movies, the trilogy, the new ones.
Oh man, that last trilogy was amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people enjoyed them, and it was a great reboot, and I did a very good job with them. So the games, they can make a great game with that. So hopefully something's in the works.
Yeah, it's just a rumor though, but yeah, that would be dope. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Steam on March 9th. It's the first time a Forza franchise has been available on Steam. And also the Hot Wheels Legend Car Pack is coming February 4th. Do you guys give a shit that Forza Horizon is going to Steam?
Not really.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I give a shit about everything, I guess.
Okay.
I just like that we get to play with new people that may have never given the game a chance.
Right.
I was surprised because I actually thought it was on Steam already.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so.
To be honest, but it's
Well,
good.
but you know what's gonna happen now? Modding.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's cool. There's another rumor, Red Dead Redemption Remaster coming before GTA 6. It's just a rumor, but would you guys want a Red Dead Redemption Remaster before GTA 6?
It already looks good. I would see more like a next gen update, but like a remaster
on the Xbox BC. It's 4K on the Xbox BC.
Yes, I give a shit.
Come on now.
Dude, it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's in my top 5. Red Dead Redemption was like on the list of one of the best games of all time for me. Mm-hmm. And if that means, hey, it's going to look better, then it gives me a reason to go play it again.
That's 60 FPS, bro. Imagine that.
Yeah.
The certain games that deserve a remaster, and Red Dead Redemption is one of them games.
And The Getaway from the PS2, ain't that right, Sean?
Dirt, please.
Hey man, they're in London, bro.
I'll tell.
Yeah,
So
version
there's a
one.
question in the chat real quick from Isaiah YT. What's the point of a remaster? Let me say this, okay? Have you played even without a remaster? These games that are getting these updates that unlock the frame rate and potential that the games have play so much freaking better. Now, some of these older games don't have that. So if they unlock those, they make them play at 60 frames per second, 4K. The game is going to play like a new game again, and that's going to be amazing. I want to experience those games, these games that I remember being amazing at 60 frames, 100%, like 4K. It would be incredible to me. So that's why I want.
Like Marv, on top of that, not everybody's played these games. So like Red Dead Redemption 2, not everybody's played it. And if to play, like, I'll give you a prime example. A lot of people have been talking about it, but Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, that's got a 60 FPS, like rock solid mode now. And a lot of people are playing that game right now, and they're just loving it because of the 60 FPS. And it plays totally different. You know that once you play a 60 FPS game,
Oh yeah.
going back to like 30 frames, oof.
Go play Battlefield 5 right now. Go play Jedi Fallen Order right now. Go play Battlefront 2 right now. Go play Ghost Recon Breakpoint right now. Go play The Division 2 right now. All 5 of those games have gotten just recent updates that make these games play way better.
Right.
R&B's in the chat. Pussy, come back in here.
Yeah. Hey, but let me say this. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, during the PS1 days, I don't know, I couldn't get into Resident Evil games. Even though they were great to me, I couldn't like finish them. So when they did the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes, I finished both of those games and absolutely loved them. So there might be some people that honestly never played Red Dead Redemption at all, you know, and the remake would be like, yeah, you know, that'd be great for those.
I personally, well, compared to the other games, those updates were free. When you call something a remaster, that's the screams pay me money. So that might
like Resident Evil
just...
2 and 3 was a remaster, and they're talking about
no, I'm not talking about Resident Evil. I'm not talking about Resident Evil. I'm talking about the games that have come out that have had bumped up graphics. Those were free. This Red Dead Redemption,
but I mean, you're talking about an older game though with Red Dead Redemption. So the free updates for the newer games, older game like that, you gotta put more into it to bring it up to.
Hold on, wait. The remake is for part 1 or part 2?
Part 1.
Part 1.
Okay, now it's making sense. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
It would be an entire remake, pretty much, of the first game.
Oh no, you think about Red Dead Redemption 2? Hell no, that came out in 2018.
No, don't. That thing already plays incredible.
Right. Yeah, no, not that one.
Gotcha.
All right, let's move on. 343 teases Halo: The Master Chief Collection coming to new platforms. Now, when I saw this, me personally, I thought, oh, you know, it might go, you know, maybe some mobile shit or a Mac or something like that. What was you guys' first thought when you saw it come to more platforms?
Epic Game Store.
I was thinking mobile, the same thing I mentioned before.
But I didn't
think
think
xCloud working on iOS.
iOS, yeah. Did any of you guys think PlayStation?
That's a good one.
No, not really,
I thought it bet not. That's what
Emmanuel said Stadia. Ain't shit going to Stadia, Emmanuel. I mean, like, what do you guys see? Like I said, I thought mobile, you know, maybe
cloud gaming more on the iOS and all that stuff. So that's the only way I can see it.
Yeah, xCloud could be on more devices as well. So like xCloud could also be on more TVs, more set-top boxes, more different things like that. So there could be more implementation there as well.
That would be classed as a platform because we know in like 2021, like LG and Samsung, they're going to be coming with the Xbox Gamepass app built into it. So
yeah, right.
We don't know what it means. They were very vague. So for me personally, I don't gain anything by other people not getting to play a game, right? So all I care about is if I get to play it. However, I don't think this means that it's going to PlayStation. I don't think they would do that.
They wouldn't put that shit on the Switch either.
No.
Yeah,
Might put it on the Switch. Streaming.
I could see it on the Switch way before I could see it on a PlayStation.
Yeah, definitely. So EA Sports is bringing back college football. And do you get? I'm
I'm gonna ask you. Do you give a shit?
No.
Oh
I don't
shit!
care about college sports.
Oh,
Hold on, wait.
me.
You live where you live, and you don't care about college sports.
I don't care about what.
Oh man,
Stutter, brother. I don't care about college sports. I love professional leagues.
Oh,
I
man. This guy is from
I went to
Michigan.
college for one semester. I don't know. I don't.
He's from Michigan, and he don't care about college sports. That's your best teams. Detroit, anything else is trash. Detroit, anything else is trash. Your best teams is college.
No, they trash too.
Right now, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just don't care about college sports.
I'm more
So,
interested.
do you guys care about college football coming back?
Oh fucking yeah.
Yes, 100%.
100%. Dope.
It's made by EA.
The mechanics of the behind the scenes stuff outside of the gameplay was fun to me. Like drafting and recruiting players. And, like the college aspect of it gave a whole nother layer that I thought was cool.
I just want to play a football game with that Ultimate Team or my team again, where it's built around, and they put so much focus on that shit that they don't actually focus on the career mode and stuff. Like they can't do that with college football. You know how much shit they would get if they actually had an Ultimate Team around the college football in NCAA?
Right.
Oh no, they call it the All Americans.
Buy $100 bundles on the weekend to get college players. Yeah, I mean, dude.
Yo,
Come on, man.
R&B's comment. Put it up.
College football is the weakest Sean Chin. Damn, what man?
Next week when you're on the show, we'll see who has a weak chin.
Oh, all right. So
I'm still. Well, I just want to say one thing. I know that 2K is making a football game. I know they ain't got the license, but it's going to be like some type of arcade type of. Right. I'm more interested in that than this college football shit.
Why didn't 2K go and get this college football license if they really wanted to make a sim football game?
That's a good question.
I don't think it's exclusive though. I don't think EA signed an exclusivity deal with NCAA.
Oh yeah, that's a good point because I remember at one point 2K was making college football games.
Yeah, they stopped making it because of the whole college stuff.
Yeah. So, all right, let's move on. So Battlefield 6 officially confirmed by EA, full reveal. Set to release in the spring, and the game is set to release in holiday 2021. Also, it's rumored to have completely destructible cities. Are you guys excited? And do you guys give a shit about Battlefield 6?
Well, here's the thing. They announced it. Didn't they say it was for next gen only? But now it's cross gen.
No, now it's cross gen. Yeah.
Is that confirmed? Have they actually confirmed that?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's cross gen. At first it was next gen only. Now it's cross gen. That's like something similar happening with Resident Evil 8. At first that was next gen only. Then they said,
Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn.
If you think about the shortages, they like, we can't recoup our money. There's not enough consoles out here. They have like Xbox, PlayStation have these shortages. They're like, you know what? We got to make this shit for last gen also. But do you guys get Battlefield 6?
Yeah, I mean, like I remember the other Battlefield that had destructible buildings and stuff like that. I thought it was way cooler than COD and stuff like that. It was kind of too ambitious for the hardware at the time. So
it's going to be impressive,
which is going to be concerning because it's still on past gen consoles.
Yeah, unless there's two different versions, but Battlefield has always been. It's always been that type of game that shows off its graphics and what it can do. So
sounds amazing about
the sound is the sound is beautiful, and it's going to be a benchmark game, definitely when it comes to the first person.
Right, because even the ones from the Xbox One and PS4 generation still looked amazing. They
always had that awesome sequence at the start. It looks amazing.
And Battlefield 5 today is a different game than when it launched. It's actually really good. Battlefield 6, I'm freaking super excited about it. I think it's going to be a leap. I think it's going to be a huge leap on next-gen consoles. They're going to try and make a statement with that game.
I agree. I'm with you. I'm looking forward to it. So next up, so in the recent Control Ultimate Edition analysis, Digital Foundry said, and I quote, this is verbatim, some devs won't fully utilize the Xbox Series X, 12 teraflops, 52, CUs, GPUs, and instead, they said they think they will force parity with the PS5, 10 teraflops, 36 CUs, GPU. What do you guys think about this? Do you give a shit?
Didn't hell yeah, I give a shit because one, I said this before. I said these games feel like they're just ported from the PlayStation version because like there's no way because like anybody that's into this.
Well, it probably works too because remember they had the dev kits before the Xbox dev kits.
Well, yeah, I know, but if that's what they're going to continue to do, then it's concerning because that's just being lazy. Like that's like saying I'm only going to make it work for the 2080 Ti. I don't give a damn that you got a 3070. Like what? Like it's lazy. It's lazy if they do that.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Hey, shout out to Pong Soul, man. Pong Soul supports the community, man. We appreciate you, bro. Thanks for popping in before you go on Boom Show. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's an interesting one. So who came up with this statement?
No, it was like the Foundry said it.
Foundry.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Paul, not Paul. Richard, was it Ledbetter or something? Yeah, he said it.
Because like even if you go to control in that photo mode, it was consistently getting like 20-30% better frames because it unlocks the frame rate in photo mode. So they said with a couple of tweaks, this could possibly run at a locked 60 or even like if you have 120 mode, you can lock it at 45. Like there's like they don't understand why they didn't try to do this, but they said they probably lopped it off the top so that like there's parity or they just wanted to make it equal grounds. I don't know.
Yeah, 505 did a lot of shady stuff with the way they even did the update to begin with, locking it to the Ultimate Edition and not releasing it as part of the game that people already owned.
Yeah,
you had to buy the Ultimate Edition to get it. I ended up doing that because it was on sale on Black Friday, and
like
I got
$20.
more from trading in Control originally after I got pissed off about that than I did for the that it cost me to get it on sale. I tried it out the other day on the stream. It was freaking awesome. I loved it. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if there was some stuff going on like that behind the scenes.
Then they had to deal with PlayStation where they get content that Xbox wasn't going to get. So I don't know if they're just catering towards PlayStation.
So it's still early in the gen, yeah. So as time goes on, obviously, Digital Foundry will come out like this. They spotted this. If this is legit and this is what they're doing, I'm pretty sure they'll get called out for these developers if they continue to do this.
Yeah, because we saw certain games run way better on the One X compared to the Pro, and the other games it was the same. So it's like I don't get it. So there'll be certain devs that do it.
The main takeaway for me from that Digital Foundry thing was that they said that this was the first true benchmark to be able to test them in that photo mode because it was unlocked. And so you really got to see the numbers there and parity between the two. And with that, you saw the performance difference between the two consoles in a way that they said is pretty much indisputable. So a lot of what people have been saying for a long time now is they're starting to see it proven in front of them. So I think that's going to continue even further into the next few years.
Yeah, agreed, definitely. So we got a couple more before we get out of here, guys. Ubisoft's Prince of Persia: The Sands of Times remake is going to need a little more time, indefinite amount of time. So yes, Prince of Persia remake has been delayed indefinitely. No update on when it's coming, just is delayed. Now, I was a huge fan of this game when it came out on the PlayStation. It was the PS2 back in the day. Great game. All three of those games were great. They had the Sands of Times, they had the Warrior Within, and I forgot the other one. But all three games were great. So this game is being delayed. Now, who was that? Was that Devin told me this game looked great? Because I said it looked like who's that? I was debating somebody. They said the game looks great. I said that game looked like shit.
Yeah, I thought it looked like crap too, man. I'm usually really positive, but that game, when they showed that off, I was like, what the hell are they showing that for? Like it
looked terrible.
It just looked like a port. That's what it looked like.
Hey man, Joe Hansel labels a message in the private chat. What's up, bro? Oh shit, what's up, man?
What? Oh shoot. He clicked the link.
Oh shit. I see him here. Oh shit.
Oh snap.
What up, man?
What's up,
Oh, you scared us.
Bro.
You fucking scared us.
You disappeared on us again, brother. What's happening?
No, man. My phone got fucked up, man. No.
Oh man.
So,
How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm home. I'm home.
Oh, you home? That's good to
Hey,
hear.
that's what's up. That's what's
I'm
up.
home, and I'm walking, so
Hell
that's
yeah.
something.
Yeah, man.
I'm walking, so I'm just here to say hi, man. Mav, I don't know who you are, but
Hey.
I've been hearing you for a while, a little bit. I've just been hearing like for 20 minutes. Nice meeting you guys. Just to let everybody know in the chat and the podcast, I'm alive. I'll be joining you guys soon. My voice is a little bit different. My mic is still shitty, but I'm alive, guys. I feel well. Fucking Tom Brady yesterday. Goddamn.
Hey,
Goddamn, bro. Jesus Christ. And I don't give a damn about Prince of Persia. That's shit. That game looks like shit. So
It was like dog shit.
delay everything you want about that game, make the graphics better, and I gotta catch up for like basically a month. So
Yeah, man. Hey, we can wait till you get back, bro.
yeah, I'll show you guys soon. All right. So take care. Just
man.
here to say hi. I'm alive. Don't worry about it. So take care, guys.
Yeah,
All
be
right,
safe,
man.
bro. Catch you in a few weeks.
Rest easy, bro.
All right.
Absolutely. Hey, man. Hey, that's our boy Joe Hansel, man. Like he was sick, man. He was in the hospital. He had
COVID.
care from him for like 2
Damn.
weeks, man. Then he came back and he disappeared again. So it's good to hear he's good, man.
Yeah, man. It's definitely great to hear.
Dope.
We
Damn.
give a shit.
Yeah, we give a shit about it. So
Your R&B.
What up?
Oh shit, that chin.
What up?
Oh shit.
Where's
oh.
that suspect chin now?
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
fuck all that. Fuck all that. What's all this
You
shit you
ain't seen
talking about,
his
friend?
chin.
What's this appeal, man?
Oh,
Look, let's
shit.
keep it fair. You were talking about Planet of the Apes and said it does not have no appeal to myself. Come on, bro.
I
What's that about?
feel like playing a game while
You
I'm a
did say
fucking
that.
gorilla.
You did say that, bro.
Yeah, I
Come
said-
on, bro.
Yeah, I said it. I admit it.
It
I don't
doesn't
feel like
appeal to
playing a game
everyone.
with a fucking
That's
gorilla.
with everything. Like BBW girls don't appeal to me. Come on, let's keep it 100.
Hey, they don't
Keep
feel
it
you because we're
100.
strong enough, homeboy.
Listen, short ass.
You even lift,
motherfucker.
bro?
I'll fuck you up. I will fuck you
Shit.
up.
Yeah.
I will.
Boxing, they
I
don't
will
say for
swing-
boxing, homeboy.
I will swing you down with your beard, motherfucker.
Hey,
this is the
we
show.
ain't going for all that spit. You 30 pounds overweight, bro.
Okay, can we finish the show, man?
Oh man.
Sure. Hey,
What's going
R&B,
on?
please do. Let's go. But finish the show, Dirt.
Yeah, let's
go.
finish the show, man. last topic, man. The same studio. I'm sorry, let me pronounce this studio. Aspire Media, the same studio behind Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, are reportedly developing the Knights of the Old Republic remake. Now, is this a rumor? But do you guys give a shit about that?
Yes, I give a shit about everything.
Yeah, I mean, people been wanting a new couture, so you know, it's
Yeah,
a big deal, I guess. Yeah.
If it turns out to be that game, then yes. Hell yeah.
They're part of Embracer Group, also the guys about Gearbox. Yeah.
Okay, so that's like okay. Yeah, so then that's cool, man. But we're done, man. Had a great time. Sean and R&B got into it at the end of the show, man. So we're about to get out of here. First off, let me thank our guests, Fun Speculation, for joining us tonight, man. We appreciate you, man. What's going on? Tell people where they can find you at, bro.
Hey, thanks for having me again, dude. It was fun. Hey, this was different for me. This was cool. This was a lot of crazy stuff going on this show, man. That's awesome, though. But hey, you guys check me out on Twitter at Fun Speculation. Also on YouTube at Fun Speculation, where we have the Xbox Ultimate Podcast on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. So you can check Pong Soul out there. He's a panel member. We got 3-Bit. You know him as Video Games HD on YouTube. Also VGHD on Twitter.
He was on a couple weeks ago.
Yes, sir. He's awesome, dude. And we got Assassin Lupa on there, as well as my
Assassin
wife,
Lupa.
Caitlin.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, so we have a lot of fun on Friday nights. You can also check me out streaming on the YouTube channel.
9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, on Fridays.
Yes,
I'm be on it this Friday, right? Or is that next week?
Yes. No, that's this Friday, bro.
Yeah, you check it out. I'm gonna be on there, y'all.
Yeah, I meant just get to that. Hey, and this Friday, DirtGriggity is going to be on the show. It's going to be a blast. So you can check out my streams also on YouTube. I play a lot of games. Well, if I'm gaming, usually I'm streaming. Not all the time, but most of the time. So
I gotta give it. Assassin Loop has been too. That's late over there, man. Shit.
yeah, it is, dude. And we
Shit.
wish her well right now. We don't know 100% what's going on. She's been kind of MIA for a little while, so we did hear that from her husband that she's okay.
Yeah.
But
well, I'll hit her up on Xbox and see if
just
she's okay.
thinking about her, just checking in. Say if you're listening, Assassin Lupa, hello. We're all thinking about you. Yeah, dude. On Xbox, if you want to play games, Mav Space 7.
Thanks a lot, man. Man, you were great, man. You're very knowledgeable. I appreciate you joining us, man. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, it's fun,
Sean,
dude.
man, you stayed for a whole show, man. Thanks,
I
bro.
know. I can't believe I stayed for this dog shit. Do we give a shit?
Hey,
That's how I really feel.
You still got a favor to fulfill, Sean.
Just
Wait for Dirt. You got a favor to fulfill.
What favor?
Sean, so what's up, man? So
No, everything's good, man. It was a wild show, as usual. Not as usual, but it had to be done this week. Too much shit tokens going on. But shout out to Mav as well, coming on, man. It's good to have you on, and it was a good show. We had fun. R&B, kiss my ass.
oh no.
Hey, Sean. How can I respect the man who puts baked beans on his toast?
Oh, come on,
shit.
bro.
Man.
Oh man, come on.
oh man. Let me get the super chat from my boy Emmanuel. Emmanuel A1 with the 5.
Oh shit! No. Take that back.
Good show, WBG. Sean needs to stick around for Do You Give a Ish from now on. Yeah, man, I like it when he's here, but he said, Dut, I don't like that shit, Dut. I don't like
He was cutting corners. He had a cap.
No, but I understand, man, because he lives in the UK and is late there. So
As soon as he leave the show, he hop on his Xbox. I see you.
No, it's not bad because I'm on late. I'm on late tomorrow. That's the only reason why I stayed for. But even next week, I'll be able to stay because I'm off. So, but most of the time, I won't be around.
okay, it's all good, man. It's all good.
It was a good show, Mav. I hope you had fun though.
Yeah, it was a blast, guys.
It was a wild show. Remember,
Yeah, we got
when you come here, some shit goes down. This is the console war. Oh, a joke. It's good to have you.
Hey, David, what's going on with you, man?
How much, man? I got a video in the works, man. I'm gonna have a video coming out real soon, probably tomorrow. My channel's the same as my name, man. Hyperfan Gaming.
Hope that shit.
Other than that, man, I'm just gonna be on Twitter talking shit and playing games on Xbox. You already know.
All right. Last but not least, my boy R&B, man. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming back.
Hey, no problem. I had to get my mic straight. And I was out there hunting and I finally bagged one, so you know what it is. I came back to post my victory. But gaming wise, man, I finally on my last playthrough of Wasteland 3. I finally put this game to rest. Be done with that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, finally after that I think we're gonna move on to finally complete the medium too, because I had to jump back on and finish Wasteland 3 because these are cheapest, man.
Hey,
These are
I'm
cheap.
glad you brought that up. I finished it a few days ago, and I got to be honest, man. The medium, when I was playing, I was like, "Oh, this game is pretty decent. It's like a 7."
Mm-hmm.
By the time I finished it, it went up to 8.5. The only issues I have with the game is the player model herself. It looks kind of shitty, but everything else looks great, right? Everything else looks great. The environment looks amazing. The music is amazing. The story is amazing. The game is actually pretty damn good. It is.
Mhm.
That's my opinion. So, and
Metacritic scores don't matter, guys.
yeah, it really doesn't, man. You know what, Mav? I never really paid attention because I actually like Crackdown 3 campaign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Jedi Fallen Order got under an 80.
That
Just think
game,
about it.
that was a dope game. So no, I don't really pay attention to it.
Right,
Even like
especially with Game Pass, right? You don't have to have that tough decision. Oh shit, I gotta spend $60 on this thing. I need to go and look at all these reviews and see what people think before I make that decision. No, you just try it. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it.
Yeah, but see, but even Game Pass, I'm sorry, Days Gone. That was a 71. I enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
Hey, did I get this Emmanuel super chat? Damn, why am I to start to forget shit? Yeah, I did get it. So yeah, you're right about that. So that's about it, man. Everybody in the chat, thank you guys. Graphic guy, what's happening, bro?
That's Jay. What's up, dude?
What's happening? Thanks for joining us, man. Artemis. I'm just calling you Artemis, man. Shit.
There go 8-bit.
3-bit.
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 8-bit.
Yeah. He's missing 5 of those bits.
Right. So thank you everybody that joined us, man. We had an awesome show. Man,
Shout out.
We got a little crazy.
Shout out to Joe Hansel. You know what I'm saying? He came through.
Shout out to boy Joe Hansel. Showed up, man. He sounded good, man. He said he's at home, so we'll probably be seeing him soon, man. Next few weeks, But take your time, brother. But thanks, man. Appreciate you. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
All right.
Stay there from